Now we have two Pallof variations that are going to keep us under tension for just a little while longer. The press will be familiar and then the chop will be new, but it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. You're going to set up in the same way that you would for a standard Pallof press. Anchor at about your chest. You'll hold the band or cable like a bouquet in front of you. Keep your elbows angled down. We're going to step out just slightly to start. So this time our start position is going to be at like a level 4 or 5 out of 10. So you've got some tension on the line, but you're not struggling to stay in this position. And this is as far back as we're going to go. And then what we're going to do for the press is we're going to, with our trunk stacked, take a step out, press, and then we're going to step back in just to that 4 or 5. So we're not going all the way back into rest. We're going to step for a little more leg work and then back. So we're just moving between that 4 and 5 and that 7 and 8 and getting a little bit more stability recruitment and lower body recruitment as we're doing the step. The Pallof step out to chop will look about the same, but we're going to do an overhead chop instead of just the press. So again, start at this level 4 to 5 pull. We'll step out and we'll do a full chop, then back, step out, do a chop overhead. And you want to make sure that as you're doing the chop that your arms and hands are staying in a line directly through your midline, that we don't end up chopping like that. Just want straight up, straight down, and then pull it back into your chest to return to that level 4 or 5. As we're doing these, you want to make sure that your hips and your shoulders continue to face forward and that you are making sure that you're in a solid position before you start your press or your chop. So sometimes as we start, we can get a little twisted. So if you find that that's happening, right yourself and then do your chop or do your press. So those are our two new Pallof variations. We've got a little bit of movement in there. The step out to Pallof press and the step out to Pallof chop. You try.